Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take the WPL C24-1 Toyota pickup truck / crawler out now for its test drive. I did a unboxing overview of this in my last video, so if you guys want to see what all comes with this truck, be sure to check out that video on my channel. But as you can see, if you watched that video, I didn't have all the accessories attached, so I've got these little red hooks on it. You know, I got all the doorknobs, handles I should say, some of the decals, the rear stuff on the hatch, stuff like that, all put on there. These little step boards to get into the truck, that kind of stuff, all attached to it. I did have the light on here, but it looks like it must have fallen off inside. I must have bumped it. There's a little looks like a light that goes up here, and I did have that attached, but it's not on at the moment. As you can see, the headlights are on because I have it powered up and it's bound up and ready to go. Now this is just powered off a little 2-cell lithium ion, very small brush motor. So this is not meant to be fast. It's actually very, very slow because it's a crawler. So even if I mentioned it as just being a pickup truck, it is really meant to be a rock crawler. So let's take it. I'm going to take it down in some of the dirt here next to my house. The new construction, this house is really could be good for climbing over stuff. So I'll put it down. Let's take it out here for a little test drive, guys. Set it down. And as I mentioned in the overview, this just has a steering trim. It is proportional though, which is nice. But it does have a proportional throttle, as you guys can see. Give it a little bit, and that's full speed, but it is very slow either way. Again, this is not meant to be a win any races. This is meant to crawl. Let's just take it down here and see if we can go to this little trench, a ravine that they're digging here, where some cable's buried. See how it goes through this. Oh, we got a little, see if we can ease it up. Now, it's a little bit probably too deep there. Oh, we made it through though. And these crawlers, sometimes it's just a matter of getting the right angle with your front tires. And you don't always want to give it full throttle. Sometimes you just want to give it a little bitty bit of gas. So let's take it up over here. Very nice. This is a very nicely balanced crawler. So the balance is well on it. So it's not going to want to tip over when crawling as easily as some, left to right or even front to back. It's just a nice little crawler. A lot of fun if you're into the crawling. And it looks really great. I mean, this early 80s, mid 80s type of Toyota pickup truck was very, very popular and it become a classic body style. So a lot of people are have been picking these up for a while because it looks great. And this is just, you know, in white, which I left it white, but you can certainly paint this. It's a perfect base to paint. But since I was offered a secondary body, a Toyota Land Cruiser body, I'm going to put that onto this chassis in a future video, and I am going to paint that one. Let's see if it can make it through here. I don't know if it's going to make it through. Some of these dirt clods are awfully big in there. So I just left this one white. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be too steep. Oh, let's see. I think we've kind of topped it up there. It's a little bit too steep, and it was getting caught, and just couldn't get the rear wheels, couldn't get any traction to try to pull it over, because this is obviously 4-wheel drive, which any crawler has got to be 4-wheel drive. But really neat, really a lot of fun if you're into crawling. And this would be a great gift for a younger you know, a preteen or even a teenager, if they're relatively new to RC, because it's not real fast, but it's going to be fun for them to be interactive with crawling and being able to actually see what an RC vehicle can do. And it's not real expensive. These have been really popular, these WPL trucks. And they're military trucks. They have a lot of these replicas, really nicely detailed RC that's very inexpensive. And you can see why they're so popular. This is just a wonderful looking truck with really nice detail. Great choice of body style. And the proportional steering is a big plus. It looks like I've got out of it. I think, and I didn't have the original one ready to run. I did have a kit version, which I unfortunately didn't have an ESC and never got around to building it. I know, kind of lame excuse. I think that the ready to run version, the original, was not proportional in the steering, but I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments. But this one definitely is, and that's why I think this is more the upgrade or newer version of this truck. Yeah, if you're wanting a budget crawler that also looks great and is a real body style of a real pickup truck that was, you know, very popular back in the day, I can't recommend this enough. I want to thank Makerfire for sending this out to me to review. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in picking this up, there'll be a purchase link to Makerfire's website. They also carry this extra body and different accessories for this truck on their website. And it's not real expensive. There is a code. I'll include that as well in the video description. And that is, I think it's just my first name, Ryan. I think it was like 7% off. And I was not told that that's specific to this truck. I believe that's a 7% off your entire purchase of anything on Makerfire store. I'm pretty sure that's the case. But yeah, it's doing pretty darn good. Like, even if I get caught, I back up and look at that, and do a little maneuvering, I can get it back off of stuff quite often. And it's got good power. That's some pretty thick, wet, you know, dirt there, some of the mud. And it was able to still push that dirt and make it out. Let's see if we can get to this little area here where they've buried the spout, the drainage from the spouts off the house, and that's settled a little bit there. Yeah, it has no problem. Yeah, this is really neat. And a lot of people like this just because of the look and the fact that you can do some modifications, paint jobs and such. So even though I'm going to keep this in white, I'm really looking forward to getting that Toyota Land Cruiser body painted. I'm just debating whether I'm going to go with maybe a dark green or a blue, even maybe something a little bit less common, like an orange. I really like orange. Or even maybe just go with a red. I just haven't decided what color I want to go with that. I would say I probably like the Toyota pickup style body even more so than the Toyota Land Cruiser. But for the sake of getting this video published, I didn't want to mess with having to paint this body. So that's why I didn't. I still might, you know, go ahead and paint this. Just it'd be easier to pull off some of the pieces and then paint it, but I'll probably just keep this white and then go ahead, I said, paint the extra body. And I'll probably paint it and show you guys what the body looks like, and then get it all the pieces put on it, and then get it attached to the chassis here of this, and then you guys can, you know, see what it looks like. I don't know if I'll do a drive video. I probably will, but I mean, it's not going to be any different than this. It's more of a fact just letting you see what the other body looks like if you're into that. And then, you know, you can just have one. You can buy this truck, buy the chassis, and then you can just switch chassis to whichever one you want. I've not looked to see how you do it. It should just be a matter of taking some screws off the bottom and then lifting the chassis and removing it. And it'll probably be, since the headlights are powered, and I'll probably have to put some, probably have to unplug something from the lights. All right, guys, I think that should be enough. I mean, I've just been driving in circles here, but it gives you an idea. This has got good power, really neat looking truck. And again, I want to thank Makerfire for sending this out to me. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I appreciate that. Click the bell, give it the video a thumbs up. That's important too. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.
The power of the dark side.